In this video, we'll go over the facts and figures so you can make your best moves. Stick around to the end. You don't want to miss any of this information. New listings being added to the market. More than last month and more than last year. But you know what? We're okay with that number as long as the rest of the facts and figures pan out for us. Now look, it's not going to be an even market. One side, buyer or seller, definitely have the advantage. I'm going to disclose all that to you in a wee bit. That way, whatever move you have to make, these facts are going to help you determine if it's a good time to do one and or the other. So let's dive into the next statistic. Active listings were up from last month as well as up from last year. Bottom line, we're adding more properties to the market than properties are being sold. And I think you're going to see why as we move on down the road in this video. If you think you know why, leave me a comment. Closed listings might be one of my favorite statistics because it's game over, meaning a property has gone through its cycle. For sale, contract negotiations, inspections, benzers, appraisals, and finally, buyers have a home of their dreams and sellers hopefully put a couple of dollars in their piggy bank. You can see that we're up from last month as well as up from last year, and that's great news. In a perfect world, every house that went on the market would be sold and the market would be as even as it could be. But what we're seeing now is more properties being added, new listings, and staying on the market, active listings. Closed listings aren't quite keeping up with active and new listings. However, we are still selling properties, and that's a good thing for both buyers and sellers. I think that average sales price is the crowd favorite still for both buyers and sellers. And let me explain why. Yes, most buyers want the price of properties to go into the basement. And sellers always want prices of properties to go through the roof. But most of the time, a buyer becomes a seller and a seller becomes a buyer. Over the last month, as well as 12 months, property values have been increasing, but nothing crazy. And if you go back through any of our videos here on the Mr. Rogers Homes Living in Arizona YouTube channel, you'll see that there's been times where the average sales price has taken a dip or it's spiked a little bit. We can go back more than 1 year. I like to kind of focus in on what's happening now, and I do think that going back 12 months is good enough for the sake of just this video. If we're actually thinking about buying or selling, or if you're actually thinking about buying or selling, what we want to do is formulate a fitting game plan because they're not all the same. It's not one size fits all. Over the course of 12 months, property values here in the Valley of the Sun have maintained and have actually increased. And that's actually a good thing because once you buy a property, you want it to continue to go up. If you're looking for your dream home, download our free and private home search app. Nobody's going to bother you. We don't sell your information, and it's easy to use. I'll put the link down in the description. You can also get buyers, sellers, or relocation guides there as well. Month's supply of inventory. If you've been watching our Phoenix Metro real estate market updates, thank you if you do. A healthy amount of inventory is somewhere between 2 months low and 4 months high, 3 months mean average. We're still at the higher end of that spectrum. Yes, we're up from last year, but down from last month, so moving in the correct direction. 2 out of 3 properties are being sold, and that's good news. More good news is throughout the course of this video, we have identified why this is happening. More properties are being put on the market than are being sold, and the price of properties have continued to increase over the last 12 months. Perhaps interest rates stay where they are, or even better, decrease. We're going to see the market shift more towards even keel. As right now, the advantage is absolutely in the buyer's favor, but a couple of tweaks here and there, that could shift. The average days on market isn't how long it takes for a property that is for sale to be sold. It's how long it takes for a property that is for sale to go under contract. There's still other steps before the property is actually sold. So when we see average days on market currently at 86 days, that's how long it should take for a property that goes for sale to receive a contract. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, watch this one. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.